Hey there, Titans. In this video, I'll show you how to use our new amazing feature, the Titan Data Loader. All right, first thing you will need is a CSV file. In my instance, I'm going to push cases to Salesforce, and we'll start really simple. And we have a few columns here: region, priority, status, and subject. We have 5 rows, and we want to push this to Salesforce using file upload. And this will use the bulk API so you can upload a lot of records in your file. All right, so the first thing I'll do is put in file upload. You can name this whatever you want, like upload cases, whatever it is. Let's put a submit button, and I'll put this over here. Change this to a submit, and I will save the form. All right, let's head over to our form settings, view more, integrations, notifications, edit, SF loader, and first thing we'll do is we'll select the object that we want to push the records to. We'll select our file, which means which file upload do you want to use. In our instance, we have just one element of file upload, so we'll use this. And again, you can rename this however you like. And now we're just going to start mapping in the fields. So let's say, what do we have there? We have origin, priority, status, and subject. Okay, so origin, add, and status, and subject. All right, let's just confirm. All right, so the subject is last. This is my index, and I'll explain in just a second what this means. So this one is column number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what we're telling Titan right now, where to pull the origin from. So in our instance, it's in column number 1, priorities in column number 2, status number 3, and subject number 4. And obviously you can do 5 or 25, whatever it is you're doing, however many columns, where you just have to tell Titan where to pull the column from, what index it is. And ignore header. For instance, right now I have a header on the CSV file. So if I will send it like this, instead of 5 records, I'll get 6 because I didn't tell Titan to ignore the header. So in our instance, we want to ignore it. Let's just run a simple test, and then I'll show you how cool this thing is. So let's publish the form, and let's select our file, so cases to load, and we'll submit. Let's head over to the integration logs, and let's see what happened. All right, so we have a success. SF loader, we see the method, and we have 5 cases inserted. So let's grab the first one, and we'll put it in our Salesforce organization, and let's view the case. All right, let's take a look at the case details. So we have the status is new, priority medium, just like we put it there, case origin web, and we have the subject, amazing Titan loader, just like we put it on the CSV file. Let's grab another one just to make sure we have everything correctly, and we'll put that case over here, and there we have it. Titan is cool. All right. We got it from here. Wonderful. Now let's see how we can really utilize Form Titan for this. So let's say on our case, we want to have it whenever we give this form to someone to load cases or to load any other object you want to load, you want to have some background data and identifiers. So let's say in our instance, we want to load these cases into a specific account, and let's say we want to have a specific record type. So right now we got the record type test, and we have, let's see what other record type we have on the case. We have other record type. So we want to push it with the record type of other and into a specific account. And obviously we don't want to mention this in the file. We want to do it dynamically from the form. So let's take a look. Let's add 2 hiddens. I'll add 1 hidden for the record type. We'll put it over here. We'll call this case RT. And again, you can bring in the data however you like. You can pass this in to a hidden as a parameter. You can use it however you like. For the account ID, I'll use a lookup just for demonstration purposes. Let's grab an account and just pull in all accounts, whatever I've got in Salesforce. Let's just make this a line. All right, now let's head back to our push notification, Salesforce loader, and what I'll do, I'll add 2 rows. First thing, account ID. Second thing is record type ID. All right, so I want to tell Titan, listen, I don't want you to look at the account ID. I don't want you to look for the account ID in the CSV file. I want you to grab it from Titan. So in our instance, it will be the lookup, since this lookup will hold the account ID as a value, whatever we selected, and the record type ID will be my hidden, which I will set. Let's set it statically, and obviously you can do a get from Salesforce and pull this in. You can do anything you like. You can bring in the data however you bring it, usually into your form. All right, so we set that statically. Let's just rename the lookup to find an account. And let's go back to our push notification, make sure we have everything clear. Okay, so account ID comes from the find an account lookup, and the record type ID comes from the case record type hidden on our form. So let's save this, and let's head over to the published form. I'll refresh it. Here is my loader. Let's find an account, and all right, let's grab something else, maybe Edge. Okay, let's take Edge communication, and let's push in our cases to load, and we'll submit this. That's great. Let's head over to our account settings, push settings logs, just to see what happened. All right, we have our cases created. Now we're expecting to see these cases with the account related to it and with our new record type, which is other. All right, so we see the other record type is there, and the account name is Edge communication. Let's just take a look at this one. And I hope you understand the power of this thing, that you don't have to have the identifiers on your CSV. You can dynamically dictate them using Titan conditions and pulling in data from all sorts of places, and then you can decide, let your user upload the file and use these as your identifiers, and you can play with it in many really cool ways. And this is how it's done.